G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here we're going to be looking at the EZA weakness for the upcoming INT Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Vegeta EZA. So they are joint as one EZA. Unfortunately that is usually the case with these style units, but still that's 30 stones in our pockets. So we're on the Dokkan info website here and you can see we've got the category weakness for the EZA and it is going to be the Majin Buu Saga. So gives us quite a lot to work with. We had Golden Week earlier in the year that gave us quite a few buffs. Obviously, we've got TEQ Buhan out at the moment. So I don't think this one is going to be too crazy difficult for us. As you can see here, we are not we don't want to be using Super TEQ or Extreme TEQ units, Extreme AGL or Extreme STR. Scrolling through, that's just the same all the way through. So, as I said, Majin Buu Saga is the category weakness here. In terms of leaders, we do have a number of options that we can use here. So, I think if you're running a super class team, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to be really effective. If you're using extreme class team, you've got the INT Fat Buu. Both are going to be great options, I do believe. And then if you don't have either of those units, you could go Majin Vegeta or the STR Goku and Vegeta. So I'd stay away from the sub leaders just because there is so many actual leaders for the category that you can rock anyways. So as I said, Super AGL is viable, so the AGL Ultimate Gohan would definitely be a solid option. Extreme AGL did have the damage reduction against them, so may as well just avoid using them. Just full stop. If we look at the Super TEQ, you've got the Go Bros. You're probably going to be running some form of a Goku unit, so you could make that work. They probably wouldn't be my first choice, but yeah, as I said, I think you could definitely make that work. The rest of TEQ, I'd sort of avoid free-to-play units like that. For INT, we've still got the boost from the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta here, so they got the guaranteed crits. They're just going to be really good. They're just going to be stable unit that you can bring onto a team like this, and they're going to work really, really well. Extreme team, I guess you could rock Barbie for some support if you wanted. In Super STR, this Gohan is going to be phenomenal. We know that he can pour out the damage. He's got a great link set. If you have him, bring him. And then I think the same goes for the STR Goku and Vegeta. If you have them, I think they're a really good option to bring to an event like this. In terms of physical, if you really had to, you could bring these 8th anniversary like Goku and Vegeta. They probably wouldn't be the first on my run to bring, but I guess if you had to. And then if you're running an extreme class team, physical Buu tanks is definitely a must run, and the free to play Babidi and Buu will actually be really effective too. So a lot of decent options for LRs there. As I said, Extreme AGL does have the damage reduction against it, so I would be avoiding running any of those guys. For Super AGL, you got one of your leaders in the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so they'd work really well. The rest of this isn't much chop. Like I guess this guy, I'm pretty sure with his EZA becomes a slot 1 unit. You can see 70% chance to dodge as a slot 1. So maybe you're low on options. Like you could rock him. He's from the World Tournament rewards. But otherwise, this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, combine that with the Dokkan Fest, they work as a really good combo. And given the crits that this guy can get, he can pump out some serious damage, which is awesome for EZA's style of units. Otherwise, not much else there to work with. Super TEQ. You've obviously got Ultimate Gohan, who will be effective. TEQ Mr. Buu is phenomenal. You get that double rainbow orb changing, and it can really change your team. It just makes life so easy. It could be a really good option as well. And then you got TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, a dodging support class unit. Like, you really can't go wrong with that type of thing. Extreme TEQ did have the type disadvantage, so you aren't actually going to be getting a great deal of juice from rocking these units, but I think that yeah, if you were going to rock the new Buhan, who isn't listed on the wiki for some reason, you could get value out of him. Otherwise, yeah, Exchange Buu could be good. He's got the damage reduction, and then you've got this Evil Buu who has the dodge chance. So again, there can be value found there. As we scroll down, Extreme Int, as I mentioned, you got 2 leader options in Majin Vegeta and the INT Buu, so either of them would be good. Using Gotenks is going to be effective in terms of this list of TURs. He's got dodge, can perform multiple supers, so tick in that regard. And then we've got INT Hercule, who on any team that you need to throw on a final unit, INT Hercule is going to be great. You got the Super EZA Gohan here too, who is a support class unit. If you don't have the AGL Ultimate Gohan, you could certainly make that work there. So Extreme STR, I'm pretty sure if we check here, yeah, Extreme STR was no good, so ignore those guys. If possible, maybe you want to use Extreme Fat Buu for his orb changing, just to help boost the synergy of the team. That could probably work pretty effectively there. If we look at Super STR, you got the Support World Tournament Gohans. Either of them, I guess you could make use of if you're looking just to smack a support unit in the last slot there, but otherwise not much to work with. Vidal, I shouldn't skip past Vidal. She'll work really effectively too, actually, as a dodging unit, especially in slot 3 that can do a lot of damage. And then for physical, on the extreme side, if you don't have the LR, this Buu tank could work pretty effectively. Physical Kid Buu is going to be great with his support. And then on the super side, there is just not much to work with there. So hopefully that gave you guys a good outline of the types of units you want to be bringing into this EZA. What we'll do now is show you the 2 teams that I could potentially be running for this EZA. So here we are in game, and this is the extreme class team I was looking at potentially running here. So as you can see here, going with the INT Fat Buu leader skill, pretty easy way to just get a lot of these units 200%. Actually, on the fly, I'm going to make a change here. I want to do that. So we've got the physical Buu tanks. It would be a big time damage dealer. Can sit in slot 1 and work really effectively there for us. As I said, we've got the big support unit in the physical Kid Buu. He's just able to make sure that everyone else is pumping out those big damage numbers. We've got the physical free-to-play Buu and Bubbity. So you can see here they can dodge, they can launch multiple supers. They're just a really good unit just to smack on as one of your last options on a team. So they'll work really well. You see, I did bring Buhan in late. My thought process behind that is just if we can get that domain active, that's actually going to bump up everyone's offensive numbers and make this go quite a bit quicker. So I think even though he does have the damage reduction against him, he'll still add a lot of value to this team. And then we've got the STR Fat Buu. Like I said before when I was looking at the options, he's a double orb changer, so he's going to be able to add value to the team in that regard, even if he's not going to be doing crazy damage himself. You could just be using that key to give to physical Buu tanks to make sure he gets a 24 key or something along those lines. So if I was bringing an extreme class team, this is how I will be building it. And I also have a super class team here. This is predominantly how I will play it, I think. We've just got such big damage deals on this that it makes it hard to skip out on this. So we've got the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku as our lead. Remember that you run him in slot 2 or 3. You get the extra damage. He can perform those crits. Just offensive power pretty much with this team. So same goes with the Super Saiyan 3, the other AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Get him that dodge first, and his offensive numbers can climb, can perform those crits, and just pour on the damage. STR Goku Vegeta, as well as the INT Goku and Vegeta, both have awesome link sets too. Just damage. Then the same goes with this Super Saiyan Gohan. He can just go into damage mode, and same with the physical Goten and Trunks. We have a number of Kamehameha units on the team. So yeah, Goten and Trunks will fill out the team really nicely. So I'm really confident that this AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku team is just going to absolutely obliterate the EZA for me. But let me know down below what type of team you're planning on running. Obviously, there's quite a bit of flexibility that you can do with the Majin Buu Saga team at the moment. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.